Hello, welcome to the ITL. Oh boy, what's going on? What's going on? Well, you'll be seeing this tomorrow on my time. This is going to be released tomorrow morning. This is actually around noonish on Friday, day before. Late making the ITL for this week. I normally have it done earlier in the week, but it's been a busy week. Not really a busy. Let's say a bad week. It's been a horrible week for me. But that's neither here for there. We'll touch on to that a little bit later. Right now, I'm kind of bringing up, it's not always bad to go and getting secondhand stuff and going to the rummage sales and stuff. I visited two this week. Well, last 2 days. Yeah, 2 days, 3 days, and picked up actually two really nice items. One's a lot better than the other, but they're pretty nice items. Going a little bit old school as far as the one. It's from the 70s, actually mid to late 70s. It's a high gain 140 channel mobile CB. I think with a 12-watt power supply, you can turn it into a DC power supply. You can turn it into a base if you wanted to, which I'm kind of thinking about in a way, because of my base station's actually a 21 channel base station. This will give me I'll be able to get up to the 40 channels. And I mean, it works. It works great. I paid $3 for it. CB and antenna. The magnet mount antenna. It works. It won't work on my SUV too well. You know, I've tried small magnet mounts on my SUV. I just knock them right off the roof as I come into the garage. So I mean, that don't really work too well. But yeah, it will work. It will do the job for that. I got my house antenna I got to put up yet, which will be working. I might change that idea though. I've got actually it's a fiberglass antenna, external outside antenna. I might go with a dipole style antenna for the attic and just put it up. That way it's not seen in the house. But yeah, it'll get me out a few miles. That's all it really needs to be done. I mean, you figure if you get around here, if I get out 5-10 miles, say 5, yeah, between 5 and 10 miles, I'm doing pretty good. So I mean, that's not bad. Planning on whenever I get down to maybe study up and maybe work towards getting my ham radio license. I mean, that's something I've kind of played around with him and hawed with, and I think I want to end up doing it. The second thing was actually for the wifey. Yep, she came across a embroider machine, which was not old at all. In fact, it said new on it. It just didn't have the box. Had lots of the attachments and stuff for it, and the hoops and everything for it. She would need, and she only paid $15 for it. I came home, looked it up online. I mean, I like to lowball it on eBay to find out what the actual price would be worth. I mean, because you figure the lowball is what we actually sell. And I lowballed everything together, used, and you don't know what kind of shape they're in. And it was around between $800 and $900. So I mean, I could turn that around in a heartbeat, but I won't do that to her. She's always wanted an embroider machine, and well, the embroider machine's nothing but an overzealous sewing machine, basically. She can actually program and do it, and she's learning. She's never done it before, but she's planning on learning on it. And I'll be honest with you, she's talked to me about it, and she said she's nervous about it. She feels a little bit like she's over her head a little bit, and I said, no, you're not. I said, there's lots of videos to learn and she can read on. She said, take your time. All she's got is time. So that's one thing to make the wifey happy. And yeah, it's been a busy. It's been not quite called busy, but it's been nice. It's been nice. This last week, yeah, we've had a lot of dampness around here, and it's been tearing me to pieces. I know some of you don't want to hear, but other ones that do care. But it's just tearing me to pieces with this weather. Been kind of grumpy from the pain and everything. which is, I mean, it's kind of expected for what people go through. Okay, so you might notice a little bit of a glitch in skipping the video. Well, I stopped the video. I went and got my e-cigarette. But yeah, what was I talking about? Okay. Yeah, I mean, this week I've done everything to keep myself going, keep myself from getting sick, because I can't be sick for the operation next week. It's actually scheduled for the 13th, Friday the 13th. So unless I get a video made at the beginning of the week and have it pre-post, so it'll release on the Saturday. There might not be an ITL next week. I do have some riding video posted as still part of the comeback from Slippery Rock. I figured I'll leave those around for you guys. I know they're getting tedious and boring, and I apologize for that. But I mean, I figured let them run for you guys. Ones want to see it, and that's good. I mean, it's all right. It keeps my channel going a little bit. If I miss an ITL or two, I apologize for it ahead of time, because I mean, if I miss it, it's out of my control, and that's what it's going to be. The riding videos will come to an end for a little while. I think it's in a few weeks. I have the last of them going on. I'm planning on hopefully Tuesday going out on my ride. I might skip that one. I got plans next day though. But anyway, Tuesday I might have my last riding video being shot. So it's like, but to get on track and stuff. That's the riding videos. They're going to dwindle down, and I apologize for that. It's just with the hip being operated on. I mean, I can't. There's nothing that I can do about it. The hip's too important. Needless to say. But next week, I got plans. Well, yeah, actually, as far as the medical goes, I got a phone call today that the surgeon, Dr. Squeaky, you'll call him Squeaky, and I call him Dr. S. He wants to see me before the surgery. Not a big deal. I mean, I gotta go down. It's about 45 minutes away to where the office he can see me in, and it's just a formality. He wants to go over, make sure I know what may happen, what could happen, what should happen, and all that funny stuff. And I already know what could happen. I know the worst part. I know the best part. So I mean, it's nothing's a surprise to me, because I've already been through the hip replacement itself. This is only replacing parts of it, so it's actually an easier surgery on me, even though it's still considered a major surgery. But then they're supposed to be getting a hold of me. Probably be the day before surgery, so Saturday, Thursday, to tell me when they come in, and for Friday morning. And then Friday morning, I'd drive down to Pittsburgh, to Allegheny General, and I'll go through the surgery. I should be out that evening, back home, on my way home, and I should be weight bearing that day. Weight bearing, that could be considered walking with crutches, walking with whatever. So I mean, there's different positions of weight bearing. So yeah, it's probably more or less walking with crutches. But I mean, that's not a big deal either. Then the next week I have an appointment with my family physician, so it all works out in the end. I've been fighting long and hard to get this done, and am I scared about it? Am I worried about it? I wouldn't say worried. I wouldn't say scared about it either. I'm nervous. If I didn't say I wasn't nervous, I'd be lying if I said I was nervous. Wasn't nervous to say. But I'm looking forward to the outcome in the end. I'm looking forward to be able to be moving around again, back to my old self before it started deteriorating this last few years. And maybe get some weight off too. That's gonna be really nice too. It ain't gonna happen all of a sudden, but it'll happen. Doctor estimated 4 to 6 weeks to get back on the bike. He told me, because he knows. I mean, he dealt with people that rides motorcycles, but I don't think he was really anticipating my bike. I mean, my bike a lot higher seat height than a street, like a cruiser, and it might take me a little bit longer than 6 weeks to get my leg up that high. But yeah, I mean, I'll be putting the bike into sleep mode. More than likely Tuesday Tuesday, because Wednesday I'll be on the road, so it'll be Tuesday. The bike will go into sleep mode and be waiting for me whenever I'm able to get back on the bike in 6 or so weeks. But that's what's going on. I figured that would be a nice little update for you guys on that. And actually, I got thoughts for this embroidery machine that my wife got her hands on. I got some thoughts on it. So MuzzleMike, hoping you all have a great week. Hope to see you next week. Signing out.